Hey everybody, I'm Sari Custer and this is Sari On Science. I am up in Pompeii, the exhibition here at Arizona Science Center. And again, this is our traveling exhibition with more than 200 authentic artifacts straight out of Pompeii. I'm taking a look at some of my favorite artifacts now through the end of the run. It's only here till May 28th, so you've got to come down and see it. Come on and check out one of my favorites with me. So right behind me here are these beautiful lamps. So we don't think twice about going into a room and flipping on the light switch for some light. But 2,000 years ago, during ancient Pompeii times, we would have had to have lamps. So people had these beautiful lamps. And what did they put in them? That's one of the questions we get. They were oil lamps. Most likely olive oil would have gone into them. And I think that's a really interesting fact. I didn't know that until we started researching these different lamps. And you see all different sizes here and all different designs. And that would have depended on who had commissioned them or what homes they were in based on anything that they liked. We have our own personal taste now, and of course Pompeians did too. But if you think about the wealthier homes that enjoyed a more lavish lifestyle, they would have commissioned more elaborate pieces. So if we actually walk around towards the back here, we'll take a closer look at this lamp shaped like a child. So made of bronze. You can see, of course, some of the aging on it now, that patina, but look at all the detail from the eyes to the facial expression, all the way to the hair and how it curls around the entire shape of the lamp. Something this detailed, of course, would have been more expensive and definitely in a wealthier home. But it's very interesting to take a look at. And also something this size would have been mobile. Looking at the pieces that are in this case, others that would have been mobile are this one here on the corner. It has chains so that it could have been hung or in its small design picked up and moved around, carried with you, because of course if you're moving around the house you want to have light in all those rooms to see where you're going. If you look at the terracotta lamp right in the center, you'll see an animal design. This one is a bull, and it has multiple areas where you would have had different wicks, and the more wicks, the more light. So something this size, of course, would have lit a bigger space or would have been brighter and would have been stationary. Something this big would, let's see if you can see me behind it for a little scale. I guess you can't hear me if I get over there, but it's pretty big, so you wouldn't have wanted to carry this one around very often. But designs would have included anything from animals to people to even geometric designs just based on tastes. So another fun fact, a lot of these lamps were found in places you wouldn't expect, like the bottom of septic tanks, because anyone who's ever been camping with a flashlight in a porta potty or an outhouse knows that it's difficult to go to the bathroom and hold your light source. So a lot of those lamps were lost in unexpected ways or even forgotten. But don't just trust me on how awesome this Pompeii, the exhibition, is. Let's chat with some of our guests. So we ran into a couple of guests over this way, and they've actually come in from California to visit it. So, hi.
Hi.
All right. So this is Kate and Paula.
Right.
Hi. And you guys came in from California to see Pompeii, the exhibition. Is that correct?
That's right.
Excellent. So tell us about your experience today. What did you think?
It's been wonderful, and I know you just highlighted the lamps, and those so far, I mean, we've only gotten, I guess, halfway, but those have been our favorite. I think they're really interesting, and they're just beautiful, so ornate.
Aren't they amazing? I was sharing with some of our guests out there today that we don't think twice about just flipping on the light, and they had to think about not only lighting them, but carrying them around and even losing them.
Oh, yeah.
We chatted about those latrines.
Yes, that was funny.
Excellent. Any other pieces that you saw today that really got you excited?
I liked the mirror that they had.
Oh, the mirror.
Yeah.
So over in the beauty section, we'll have to go take a look at that. Can you describe it?
It was like a circular one, but there was no glass on it, so it was foggy and you couldn't see through it.
Couldn't see through it. Did it look like a mirror that you think of today?
No.
No, a little bit different. So even though the pieces were similar, we see a lot of differences and similarities in how we live. What else are you excited about doing today?
Today, just wandering around the museum, and this is our day.
Excellent. And this is spring break for you, correct? Excellent. Well, thank you for choosing us on your spring break. I know it's definitely a journey for you to come from California, even to visit family, but thanks for coming in today.
Oh, thank you. It's wonderful. Come visit.
Come visit. I was going to say, what would you recommend?
Yeah, I would say come. It's a lot of fun. It's really interesting to see, like you said, the similarities and the differences, and just realize that they were people just like us.
Excellent. I would definitely agree. You want to come down and see it, and you've only got a few weeks left to come see Pompeii, the exhibition, now through May 28th. I'm Sari On Science. Check out all the information at azscience.org, and we'll see you next time.